Mr. T. Davis, I had a couple of ideas what we could do for a Children in Need special this year, 2023. Okay, shoot. As also a part of the Doctor Who 60th anniversary celebrations, and to serve as an extra episode for the 14th Doctor before his main run of episodes. That's a really good idea. I'm having that. Okay, well, since it's the 60th anniversary year, what about we have an episode where the 14th Doctor reunites with Susan Foreman, with Carol Ann Ford returning to reprise her role? No. Okay, well, since it's David Tennant, what about an episode tying in with a adventure from series 2 to 4, or one of the specials? No. Okay. Um, what about what about a prequel to Rose? Ooh, then we could get Christopher Eccleston back. No. Things between me, Jane, Julie, and Phil, and Chris Eccleston are still. Yeah. He still doesn't like us a lot. He still resents us. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think that's likely. Also, he said he wouldn't do Multi Doctor. So, and if you mean without David T, he'd like maybe, but if it was Chris Chibnall who was doing it, so probably not. Okay, well, Doctor Who magazine are doing a big 14 story comic run featuring the 14th Doctor meeting the Daleks. But if you wanted the 14th Doctor to meet the Daleks on screen, we could then say that at the end of that story, he then goes to Skaro, and maybe he meets the Daleks before the first Doctor and the Khalids arrive. Oh no! Oh, maybe he's the reason why they're revived at the end of that story and then go back to doing whatever they were doing. Yeah, there's Curse of the Daleks, but we could do Curse of the Daleks in 5 minutes and less sexist. No. Well, let's see. What else there's there? There's what else there? There's Time Lash prequel, but that'd be better with John Pertwee. What, the third Doctor? There's the Survival follow up. Not that story actually needs direct follow up. It's more to the fact of what happened next for the Doctor and Ace. What about let's see. What about something from Series 6 with Matt Smith? Maybe something to do with those flesh people. Maybe we could get we could get Jodie Whittaker back and have a 10th Doctor meets the 13th Doctor moment, and they just sit down and talk like besties. Many of these are pretty good ideas, but I don't think many of them would work for a 60th anniversary celebration. That reminds me, I don't think we're doing enough for the 60th anniversary. I should do this Tales from the TARDIS idea I've had. Yes, I need to write some of these ideas down, actually. Especially the classic ones. Okay, there's not really much more that's, well, I'd say that's a lie. There's a lot more we could do. But what would be a good 60th anniversary-esque Children in Need episode? What about a prequel to Genesis of the Daleks, where the 14th Doctor accidentally sort of helps create the Daleks, albeit with just giving them a sink plunger as their as the one of the attachments? We could do a prequel to Genesis of the Daleks. Yeah. So the Doctor would be sort of responsible for the Daleks having a sink plunger as one of their attachments, but otherwise not really being too much just directly responsible for it, and still setting the stage for the original classic story, whilst also tying in with the current run of episodes. Yeah, actually, that works, Mr. T. Davis. Yeah, that works right. And we can have a Davros who's not in a wheelchair / life support system, who's able to walk around and stuff. We'll just get Julian Bleach to walk around the set in a Khalid militant uniform, like neither. Yeah. Huh? Oh, okay then. Fair enough. Must be a good couple of years before, at least. Yes, pre-accident Davros. how we see him then in his life and how we see him now on screen. Yeah. Oh, that's all right. I don't see a problem with that. Let's do that. Does that signal anything? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the Nicholas Payne bonus content YouTube channel.